Everyone, today I'm going to show you the results of one of the new brands that we have onboarded this month only and how the month has gone for them. Right, so I'm going to show you the first of all the results of the previous month. This when they were not with us, this brand in the month of June, right? They were generating about they had spent around 15,000 rupees. It's a sari brand. They are selling saris above 4,000 rupees plus, and I'll show you what all we are running right for them. So 15,000, 16,000 rupees in the month of June they had spent, right? And as you can see, that the results were, I'll show you the result. ROAS was 0.39, basically hardly anything. They were not able to, generate any sales whatsoever. They had generated a sale of 6,000 rupees at a cost per purchase of 8,000 rupees, which was horrendous. They had generated total of two sales in the whole month, and it was very bad for them. The agency that was handling these metrics were looking fine, but these are not the metrics that that give you the sale. So what did we do differently when we came into the picture? As you can see, there are three campaigns ongoing. One is on Instagram. So in the very first month, like when we onboarded them, right? Let me show you just 29 days worth of results. So we were told that it's a new brand. They had they had wasted a lot of money because of the previous agency. I mean, before this also they were burning money. So as they said that they wanted to start with a lower budget, so we capped the budget at around 1,000 to 1,200 rupees a day. In fact, the actual spend was about around 900 rupees a day. That was the budget. Now, as you can see, in total of 29 days, we have spent only about 28,000 rupees, right? And this is a sari brand, like in the very nascent stage, right? They are selling a sari is worth 4,000 rupees and above. These are Banarasi saris. And as you can see, in this month, what we did when we came into the picture is that we analyzed what type of ads. We did a good competitor research. We did a good um, market research of what kind of creatives were going on, what could also work for this brand. We did some testing campaigns as well, right? So as you can see, in the whole month, I'll just walk you through the numbers. This month we spent about 28,000 rupees, right? We generated a lot of impression. The CPM was also healthy. I'm not going to say it's the best CPM. Definitely it can be improved, but yeah, for the first month it's okay, right? So 2252 rupees is the CPM. And as you go on, we are generating clicks under rupees 5, which is amazing, right? For a brand which is selling products worth 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 rupees. Now, unique CTR, you can see the CTR is through the roof. Anything above 2% is considered good. We are generating a CTR of 5%. Even the previous agency, which was doing a lot of top of funnel stuff, they were generating around 3%. Why did this happen? I'll explain to you. But right now, you can see the numbers, right? And when we go ahead, we generated about 639 add to carts in total, valuing at about 21 lakh rupees. Okay, so I'm not going to take into consideration that okay, add to carts are not a great metric, right? So be it add to cart, because we also had an add to cart campaign that contributed to it. But how we were able to target these add to carts, and how we were able to get these people into the funnel and target them back, that is the most important thing. So you can see the cost per add to cart is under 50 rupees for a product which is 5,000 rupees, 6,000 rupees. It's under 50 rupees. Then we generated checkouts which were around 87 checkouts showing here, worth rupees 3,50,000 rupees, right? Good numbers still. And each checkout was 324 rupees, under 10% of the product price, much lesser than the product price. And you see, in the first month we generated around 27 purchases, it shows here. But we were able to generate more which are not attributed here, or which were done as draft orders. But let's taking meta into account, 27 orders at a ROAS of 3.22 for a brand in the first month, which is doing about um, which was not doing any sales before us and had spent a lot of money, and we had a limited budget. 3.22 is pretty good for the first month, honestly, right? We generate a lot of we calculate a lot of metrics here, and we try and test out a lot of things, right? So now I'll also show you what all did we do, right? In fact, I'll tell you, these were mostly catalog based campaigns, and we were doing the whole strategy was to get people into the funnel for cheap. That's why the ATC campaign, right? This tapped into a very different set of audiences than the regular sales campaign, where everyone is selling the same product, right? And everyone is competing against each other. What we did is competed, we ventured into a very different set of audiences with the ATC campaign, right? And then when we got those people in the funnel, then we were able to target and retarget them using the sales campaign. That's why when you see that if we were to do this without the ATC campaign, you can see how many checkouts and how many right add to carts it took for a new brand to just generate 27 sales, right? So if we were to, and it's not like these are going to go waste in the next month or the month